Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Vince and this is Out Thrifting for a Living. Um, the focus of this channel is going to be um, discussing and going down the reselling journey that I'm currently on. I've been reselling for about 4.5 years, and I recently, over the last month and a half, became full-time with my wife. In that full-time, in that month and a half, we've seen our sales just skyrocket, and it's a very exciting time. And we wanted to share the tips that we have and that we've been able to use to grow our business. Um, in the beginning, I'm going to focus on what sold videos because I myself enjoy watching what sold videos, and I enjoy them because I'm able to um, learn new categories and new items that I can potentially source when I'm out at yard sales and estate sales and thrift stores. I currently sell on Amazon, eBay, Mercari, and some Poshmark. We do most of our sales on Amazon and eBay. As the content evolves and as we get more experience in YouTube, we may branch off into Amazon and the other platforms. But as of right now, we're going to focus mainly on what sold videos and talking about them. So if you hear me reference, I send it to Amazon, or I sent that to Amazon, or I listed it on another platform, just know that I do sell on other platforms, but what the videos are going to be focused on is eBay for right now. So I can't show you the images. I've actually already shipped them out, or I can't show you the product because I shipped them in a previous video, but I'm going to summarize the sales that I got yesterday. There's 4. While that might not seem like a lot to some, I'm excited when anything sells, The first sale that I'll talk about is it was a 2002 Fisher Price Loving Family Dollhouse figure. It was actually a lot of 3 of them. It was a mom, dad, and a daughter. This came in a local pickup that I did about 6 months ago, where I bought a whole dollhouse with the figurines and furniture. We were able to purchase that for, I think it was about $50, and we were able to break down the dollhouse, the furniture, and the other figures into about 10 to 12 different lots, most of which have already sold in that 6 months that these have been listed. So we have already gotten the initial investment in, and this is just profit at this point. This sat for a little bit longer than the others, but as long as it's moving, I'm happy with it. They actually sold for $29.99, and with all those lots, I may have $1 or $2 into this lot. They are actually heading out to McPherson, Kansas. The next order I'm going to talk about is media. In my business model, I mainly focus on media such as books, CDs, DVDs, video games, things like that. I bought this DVD and the next one that I'll talk about in a local pickup, where I bought 1,000 DVDs brand new for $300. So if you do the math, it's about 30 cents, I believe, into each DVD. So while some of the numbers you may see are low, and people may ask, why are you selling DVDs if you're not profiting much? With what I've already sent in to FBA and to Amazon, we have already paid for that initial purchase many times over. So this right here is pretty much pure profit. Especially most of the things that I'm talking about is profit because we usually buy them in lots and split them up. So This DVD is called All of My Heart and Love. It's a Hallmark Channel DVD. And that's something that you should look out for. Hallmark DVDs seem to sell better than your regular DVDs and movies that go straight to theater. Some of these are harder to find and aren't as mass produced as those more popular titles that go to the movies. So this DVD sold for $763 and is headed to Sacramento, California. So while shipping a DVD, it's pretty simple. All you need is a poly mailer or a bubble mailer, and you just slip it in there, and at the most it'll cost $413 to ship. So while that amount may seem low, $413 minus the amount, it's still about a $1 to $2 profit on a DVD. The next is another DVD. It's called it's Slumdog Millionaire. It was also a part of that 1,000 DVD purchase that I was talking about. This one sold on sale, so it sold a little lower than the previous one. It sold for $568. And like I said, I'm excited when anything sells. Any sale to me is a good sale because one, it shows that you're making these transactions on your eBay account, and there's always the potential that the customer will be happy with what they received and leave you a good feedback, and that just builds the reputation of your eBay store. So while you might not make very much, any sale is a good sale. And the reason why I list DVDs and the lower selling DVDs is because they take very little to list. You need one to four pictures, front, back, and the side, or any condition issues that you see on the packaging, and that's it. May take a minute or two. So if I list 30 DVDs in an hour, times that by $1 or so is what I average. That's still $30 or so every hour, and I'm perfectly happy with that. This movie will also be shipped out in a poly mailer or a bubble mailer, and it will ship out at the same price as I mentioned earlier, $413, and it's actually headed to Puerto Rico. So that's awesome. It's going to Puerto Rico. The next sale is a clothing sale. So I've recently started expanding into clothing. My wife is actually in charge of that. She's the sourcer for clothing because she knows a lot more about it than I do. She's good with picking out the popular brands and the current styles. It's awesome to be able to branch out into something and be able to use that time in the thrift stores and in estate sales and at garage sales to be able to source different inventory, because not everything that I like is going to sell, and it's just another opportunity to make another sale. So the item that sold, it's a pair of Anthropologie, which is a good brand to look out for. Essential slim black ankle zip trousers, size 8. So Anthropologie, like I said, is a very popular brand, and we're very fortunate to be around Anthropologie stores. So we find these a lot in the thrift stores and in the Goodwills and estate sales. So just know the area you're in and what's popular in that area, and start sourcing that kind of material. So these pants actually shipped for $23, or were sold for $23.39. This will actually go in just a random thin poly mailer, just like most other clothing when you buy online, and it will ship for about $6 to $7 depending on where it's going. I'll actually share where it's going. It's headed to Denville, New Jersey. So yeah, we're currently in Florida, so we're both on the East Coast, so it'll probably be about $6 to $7 depending on the weight to ship that. So yeah, that's all the sales that we had for the past day. There's already been a couple that have come in today, but I'll hold off until tomorrow's video to discuss those. If you have any comments or questions, please consider leaving them down below. And if you do and I see them, I'll definitely answer as soon as I can. If you are enjoying this comment or have any advice to share, please leave it down below as well. I'm really excited about sharing my journey with you guys, and hopefully I can provide value to you in the future. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.